I absolutely love fall, and it's not for the sweaters or the boots, but I do love those. Not for the overalls, again, love it. It is because it is a visual representation of something I have to remind myself on a regular basis. Change is a good thing. Letting go of something and allowing for a new beginning is a good thing. We have this process continuously that we have things end and start, and we can visualize it in some ways that we know, like when a child goes from being potty trained, from diaper to potty trained, that's the end of the diaper to the beginning of potty training. We see this as positive, but in our own lives, we have to let go of a relationship, or a job comes to a close, or we get laid off, or we have these things where we feel like we get stuck in this, like, it's the end of everything, instead of it being it's the end so that we can have a new beginning. And it's hard in that moment, but the more that I continuously look to the world and think about my day as ends and beginnings, like for example, when you wake up in the morning, it's the end of sleeping and the beginning of your wake time. And then like you finish breakfast and that's the end of food, but the beginning of your next thing you get to do. This perspective of like things change and shift, just coming back to it, and fall being like a visual, you cannot miss it. It is everywhere in fall, that change, letting go, things dying, things beginning. It's beautiful. Embrace it, it's beautiful. The more that I embrace the beauty of things changing, the less catastrophic these big negative things happen, and the less identity I hold into myself when good things happen. You know what I'm talking about? Like where something great happens and then eventually dies off, like a video goes viral or whatever. There's this like loss that happens when the good thing comes to a close, instead of it seeing it as it's the end of what needed to happen and the beginning of what's going to happen next. Anyway, if you can go through your day and just start visualizing and narrating in your head at the close of something and the beginning of something, and just like visually choosing to identify it, I found that is helpful in helping my brain train to release and grasp and see it and enjoy it more.